Outside Tynwald sitting today, but it's Budget Day Tuesday, but also there's quite a bit of a demonstration going on outside. You'll hear lots of horns being hooted. Mike's here with the taxi hat on. I know you're a union man as well, but this is, I mean, it's almost only the Isle of Man sort of story, really, isn't it? You're having to come out here and demonstrate about the situation, particularly up there at St Ninians, right?
St Ninians and the grandstand, yeah. This isn't really a taxi demonstration. This is a demonstration. We're demonstrating for the general public, really, about
I know lots of taxi drivers involved, though, aren't there?
Lots of taxi drivers involved in this, but we feel strongly about the fact that there shouldn't have been a bus lane put in up at the grandstand area and the junction at Victoria Road. We feel that's very dangerous and it's an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah, I mean, why has it come to this? I mean, a fair few MHKs have come out, by the way, here, haven't they?
Well, our main issue here is we live in a democracy, supposedly, and on this one, the DOI has basically come in overnight without any consultation with the police, with the MHKs, or with the general public, painted a bus lane in on the 14th of June up at the grandstand, and the question was then asked by me on the 15th of June, where's the order for this bus lane? I didn't get a reply to that at all. I got an email back a week later, but they still didn't answer that question, and then the order miraculously appeared in the Isle of Man Examiner a day later on the 22nd of
yeah, so it couldn't be enforced at that point, technically, anyway.
It couldn't be enforced, so we knew that and we were using it. I mean, I was stopped by the police going down it, and the police knew it couldn't be enforced, you know. It's just the way it is, but it came into enforce on the 29th of June, so, and we still, I mean, I still technically don't think that it can be legally enforced by the way that the order was written. I mean, the order actually says the bus lane can be crossed for access, but it doesn't state access to what. So if you were saying access to Balaquail Road, as far as I'm concerned, you may get off on a legal hitch in the courts, you know. It's the way the order's written. The other thing is, what the police are relying on is the fact that if somebody crosses into that bus lane that they've disobeyed signage. Now, our road marking signage, there should be a blue sign on the left-hand side of that as well, stating that it's a bus lane, stating who can use it, and etc., and that's missing as well.
You blaming who? Mr. Baker?
Well, Mr. Baker wasn't. I suppose Mr. Baker wasn't in power when this was thought out. I'm supposing it was still Mr. Harmer. I don't know. But Mr. Baker is certainly digging his heels in on this, and he doesn't want to do anything about it. Now, if you talk to the bus drivers are telling me that they're 30 minutes behind schedule before they've even reached that bus lane in the rush hour in the morning. So it's doing them no good either. It's just creating chaos. The people in the built-up areas, the likes of Park Avenue, Derby Square, they're complaining about masses of traffic then cutting through Derby Square and Park Avenue. Yeah. They're not happy either. It hasn't solved anything.
Have you got a solution, though, to this?
Well, my solution would be to make the bus lane just a normal lane of traffic. Leave it where it is, but let all the cars filter from the grandstand going left down into Balaquail Road. Now, the sense of it is cars going down into Douglas, if they see that lane is blocked, they would then go straight on down Bray Hill and cut off one of the side roads and cut through Westmoreland Road or whatever to get down into town. I think what Mr. Baker's saying, that it's going to cause traffic jams along Woodburn Road, I think that's wrong, because those traffic jams are already there anyway. If you look at them first thing in the morning, they're backed up nearly to St Mary's School, the way things are now.
This is only for so many weeks anyway, right? I mean, eventually it will return to some sort of normality.
Yeah, but was that a U-turn? I mean, originally when that bus lane was put in place, it was approximately a week later before they said it was only a temporary measure. Nobody was informed of that in the first place. They just painted it and it was there, and nobody had any information about it. So we don't know whether it was only ever planned as a temporary measure or whether this is a partial U-turn.
And from today's proceedings, what do you hope to get out of this?
The one thing I do hope to get out of this is that in future, when the DOI are going to do things like they've just done with this bus lane, that there's consultation with the police, consultation with the MHKs, and consultation with the public that were informed beforehand, and not just do something, and that the correct legislation is in place, that the correct orders are applied for, and that it's done legally.